Okay, ladies and gents, pipe up if you know this one, because I've never heard of it. It's Jonny Quest in Dr. Zins Underworld, which was released for the Specky by Hi-Tec Software in 1991, so way towards the end of the Spectrum's life, and it's based on a Hanna-Barbera cartoon, which I have no knowledge of either. Now, I can't tell you what the premise of this game is, because there's no instructions on World of Spectrum, so we're just going to have to go straight into it. It's kind of, as you can see, like a side-scrolling flip screen sort of collect-em-up type game, where you control Mr. Quest himself, controls are Q, A, well, they're redefinable. You've got up, down, left, right, fire, which is punch, and N, or any other button you select, to select items which you collect, as you can see at the bottom there. Now, the first thing you're going to notice is that the Jonny Quest character is actually quite well animated, as are most of the things in this game. But the graphics are a bit, how should we say, bland, really. Although nicely animated, there's not an awful lot in the way of sound either. Now, I'd long since moved on from the Spectrum in 1991, and you know, this is the beauty of the Specky itself, is that, you know, so many thousands of games available for it. You will never have been able to play every single one. There's always something new to play, and this came about. I discovered this just by pressing the random button on World of Spectrum, and up this popped. So, you know, that's a good thing to do. I used to do that quite a bit last year when I did some World of Spectrum random 5s, but I haven't done those for a while, so I'd like to get back to them. Now, again, sort of, if any of you know what you're supposed to be doing here, please let me know. Now, these baddies you can only sort of like stun by knocking them out like that, and they will get back up eventually. And if you don't get the punch completely on point, they will drain your health and stuff. And I've not worked out how in this game that you manage to replenish your health. I haven't got far enough into it, because as you can see already, it's quite humdrum, mundane. I won't say bad, but there's nothing about it that's making me want to come back to it after this. Now, I've got to apologise, because when I did my week ahead preview sort of video last week, I said that this was going to be published at 7:30 today. It's obviously past 7:30. The reason for that is me being a total dickhead. I saved or uploaded the wrong video. I'd recorded, or thought I'd recorded, the commentary on it, and uploaded the video without commentary. Now, some might say that is a good thing, but here we go. It's just backwards and forwards, collecting keys, going through doors. There's nothing inspiring sort of happening in it at the moment, as you can tell. So is it something, oh dear, I'm going to come back to? Probably not. And again, like I say, most people have moved on from the Spectrum by now, so I would have thought this is a game that not many people know. Hi-Tec also did, I think it was Hi-Tec, versions, or games based on the Jetsons, and also Potsworth and Co. Potsworth and Co. I actually own, and I've done a video on that. And the Jetsons I've not played or seen before. Now, I believe those ones are worth quite a bit of money. I'm not sure if Jonny Quest is at all. Perhaps if you're in the know on these things, you could let me know in the comment section down below. But yeah, it's as you can see, it's very, very boring, really. This initial sort of like stage of it, it seems like a kind of half-hearted effort. Perhaps they realised that not many people would, you know, be interested in buying Spectrum games anymore, and they'd all moved on to Amigas and STs and stuff, and they've just gone, oh well, let's just put it out like it is. But you know, that in itself is testament. And I think it was Graham Mason on one of the Facebook groups the other day said the last Spectrum game, the last commercial release, was 1993. So this is well towards the end. So what did you move on to from the Spectrum? Did you go to Amiga, ST, or did you go to consoles, etc., or did you go for leave them and stay away from them until recently? What's your how did you evolve your gameplay? I can't really think of much more to rabbit on about this game, which is unusual for me because, as you know, watching my videos, I can talk for England, usually total bollocks, over these gameplay videos. But I've run out of things to say. I don't know the plot of the game or anything. What I will suggest is, if you do know the game, please share your experiences of it with me and your thoughts of it. If you like the video, please let me know. If you wish to subscribe, please do so. It'll be great to see you. Okay, thanks ever so much for watching. Take care and goodbye.